Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This week we will be looking at an easy, beginner-friendly way on how to transpose on the harp. So we will be looking at our 4-chord trick of chord 1, chord 4, chord 5 and chord 6. To transpose on the harp means how to change your key. So I hope that this will give a helpful insight on an easy way to be able to change keys. So if your song is too high or too low for you, you can begin to work out on your own how to move it into a key that is most helpful for you and for your singing voice. So let's begin to look at chord number 1. So if we're in the key of C, we have our E's, A's and our B's up if our harp is tuned to E flat. So our chord 1 is our C, our chord 4 is our F, our chord 5 is our G, and our chord 6 is our A minor. So you'll see all of our chord 6s are all minors. So what we have is we might have our C moving to our F, then we have an A minor maybe, and then we end on our G. So that is our chord 1 moving to the 4, moving to the 6, and then moving to our 5. So most examples of the songs that we have worked with so far have used that. So what I'll do now is I'll show you a song that we have already looked at, which is in C using the chords 1, 4, 5 and 6. So here we have our song, we have our C chord, Amazing Grace, moving to the F chord, how sweet the sound, and again back to our C. So we have our C, our F and our C. Okay, let's say we want to move this into the key of G because we need this song to be slightly lower. So what we'll do then is we'll move back to where we were, and we can see we have our C chord moving to the F, moving to the C. So we want to move now into the key of G. So let's move all the way down to our G. We know if we're in the key of G, we have to have our Fs up, and I'm going to attach here also a chart which will help you with your levers. So if we're in the key of G, we have our E's, A's and our B's up, and we're going to put our F's up. So when we're in the key of G, we have our F's up. So we have to do that first. And then we can begin to look back to where we were. So now we're in the key of G. We have our chord 1 moving to the 4 and moving back to the 1. So now we have G, C, G. So that is our chord 1, 4, 1. Let's move on to some more of the song. That saved a wretch like me. A minor moving down to the G. So let's say we want to carry on now in our key. We're here. We see that our A minor in C is our chord 6, so we're going to move down all the way down to the G, and we see it's an E minor. And the same then moving here for our last chord, which is our chord number 5, we're moving down to the D. So we have Amazing Grace, G, how sweet, C, the sound, G. And then we have that saved moving over to the E minor, that saved a wretch like me, moving to the D. So now we have effectively been able to move over our key from the key of C into the key of G. So this is just a small tutorial which I hope is helpful to you to show you how you can move around with your keys. I would really encourage you to practice this at home and also let me know how you are with this all. You can feel free to pick some of the songs that we already have up on school, and I'm also going to attach this as well so you can look at your levers and make sure that your levers are always in the right key. So I hope that's helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in our next tutorial.